Alright, so what's going on? This is Ace and welcome back here to another special video on Arknights. So today we're here over on the subreddit because I want to talk about something very important related to Arknights, and that is the friend system. The friend system is actually something I mentioned in my previous video, my Amiya video, and if you E2 Amiya or not. I mentioned that I wanted to make a video about it in the future or something. I decided to make it today because it's a big problem. It really does need a revamp. I think it's probably one of the worst friend systems in the whole gacha communities, all gachas. Maybe I'm getting like too overboard with stuff. Like the support unit stuff is pretty mixed up. It's pretty bad. And I did make a post on Reddit. I got a lot of replies from you guys. I'm gonna be reading through them all, sharing my opinions, my thoughts, and what we can do to fix it, because it's in a really bad state. I was trying my best to do 718. I didn't have a Mia at E2. Even when I made that video, I don't have a Mia at E2. I'm planning to get her there, maybe make a showcase or something. And I needed a friend, let's say, to let me use my their E2 Mia so I can beat Patriot. I had two people who had E2 Mia, and for some reason, they barely appeared on my friends list. Once I used their Mias, they wouldn't appear on the friends list, even if I kept refreshing, even if I kept going in the stage and going out, losing the stage so you can refresh. She wouldn't come out. So I believe there's something related to when you can use a certain support unit only once or twice a day, so you can just refresh and try them out again. Because I was out of practice roles and stuff, because I kept trying to beat Patriot. In the end, I did get it though, so I did beat him. But that's not really the point. It's just that it took so long to get those E2 Amiyas, and it was so painful. So yeah. Today, I'm making this video. I just made this post. I decided to make a video talking about the pros and cons of the friend system in Arknights, and I would like your opinion on it related to clue exchange and support units. Now, clue exchange, I believe, is one of the greatest things. Yes, I really like the clue exchange because some people take it lightly. They think that it's not really that important. People still get credit. People still, get the clues and stuff. I don't think so. If you know, I do play the JP Arknights version. I haven't really progressed too much on it. That's why I haven't made other videos, because I rarely play it. When I'm free from normal Arknights, my global Arknights, I hop into JP just for some fun, So because I have operators, 6-star operators that don't have my global version. So I thought just making that, and on my JP version I barely have any friends. I have 2 or 3, because for some reason I can't add. It's not I can't add, but when I use the other friends support units, other people that I don't have as friends, which is another thing I want to get into, they reset their skills to skill, their skill 1, level 1, they reset that. I don't know why they do that, because when you use a friend unit, if you want to add people, you want to see someone who's built up their operators. You got a master 3, that's skill 7 or something who's got to E2. And when you see their friends, their units, you see them at E2, but Arknights just said, oh, you have to, if you don't have an E2 unit in your team, you're gonna have to use an E1. You don't have an E1 unit in your team, you're gonna have to use them on E0 basically. And their level and mastery skills are reset. Let's say if they're E2 level 20 and you don't have any E2 units on your team, they're gonna, when you try and use them, they're gonna use E1 level 80. And if they're using their skill 3 is their 6-star, let's say Silver Ash, they're using their skill friend their skill 3, and you don't have an E2 unit, that skill will be reset, taken to skill level 1, and put the first skill. Let's say it's Silver Ash trash first skill, because all first skills are almost trash, I'd say. Whereas the operator, because there are some first skills that are decent. But yeah, it's not so good. But let's hop into the comments. I had the support unit and a free refresh system of this game with a passion, and it apparently hates me back. That is all. Can't say it better. I wish it was just a list with your friends and their units, and you can choose one of them, or at least not limit the refresh attempts. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what's the fun of that. Oh, you get 10 refresh attempts, and let me just say you don't get any of the units that you want. So it sucks. I don't know why they turn it back. It's like they monetize, not monetize, they put it in form of gacha on the friend system. If you get lucky on these rolls or something, or these refreshes, you get the operator you desire from your friend unit. That fucking sucks. That's like the worst idea. I'd say that's not a good idea at all. They should like remove the refresh limit. Please, Arknights, remove it. Like, it is not a good idea to have that refresh limit, because it's gonna just, I know the point of the game most is for people to progress and not have the need to use refresh like friend units, because when you use a friend unit you cannot auto deploy stage, and you Arknights wants to like maybe auto deploy stage or something like that, or pull units and get the units so you don't use it from your friend unit. I get that, but it's still dumb as hell. Because for something like challenge mode, you're not gonna farm challenge mode. They don't have to be that evil people. I don't know. I know, like, they want people to say, we want people to sell for Silver Ash, they want to buy their packs and stuff so you can get that free 6-star that's on the anniversary right now. Not free, but the pack, like the ticket 6-star, whatever that is. And they, like, if you have that unit, you need to pull them. But like, anyways, it's gonna take you like whatever, how long, unless you pre-grind and stuff, to get that unit to E2, the same level that probably your friend has them, who's worked on them for months. And you don't need, like, it's very dumb that they haven't done it that way, honestly. Remove refresh attempts. That's point number 1. Get rid of the refresh attempts. Like, just keep it like that, and probably keep a filter option. Let's say I need, let's say I want when Thorns drops. Thorns is dropping after W, not confirmed, but soon after W. Thorns drops, and I want to try out Thorns, or this stage would be a lot easier if I can use my friend's Thorns. Okay, I'll just filter it to guard, like long reach guard, or one of their tags, and all the operators are guards. Let's say, or I want to use, I don't know, Spectre. I filter guard class, and then the tags are, let's say, AoE and survival, and all the like the popular cards. So I said popular, that's pretty dumb. Specters, Estelles, those kind of stuff appear. My blazes, my friend blazes appear. So it's like we need a filtering system too. So because there's tons of operators that many people can set up. Because I believe that why, like I read down here, I think it was where I agree with people. Let me just check. Because okay, because she's fine around. Where's okay, here. My issue with friendship is how boring the choices are. I made a post about it months back mentioning that out of my 450 friend operators choices I had, about 13 were unique operators, and in example, only appeared on my list once. There's some discussion on it, so I can find a link and comment. They haven't commented yet, but you know, let me just say, they're right, and I believe the reason why it's so boring because these operators, how common they are, they're so good. Like everyone has their silver ashes, because sometimes there are people whose silver ash doesn't appear, and they do need a good silver ash. So that's why everyone sits to the silver ash. But if we have a filtering option, if we have unlimited refresh attempts, nobody's gonna have a shit ton of silver ashes on their friend list. Let's say someone else gonna use, I don't know, Nightingale. Someone gonna put Plopopsis. Someone gonna put their Mastery 3 Elysium, or Mastery 6, one of their skills, I don't know. Someone could put their Mastery 3 Skill 3 W, like all this kind of stuff. So, and also, you can refresh the thing, like, let's say, if you use your friend's operators, you can refresh it after they complete the stage, or if they lost it. I do agree with that, because then it would just be dumb stupid. I'll just have that M3 Skill 3 W and carry me through all stages, or M3 Skill 3 Silver Ash like carry me through all stages. Sorry. So yeah, but let's hop into the other stuff. Next, the purchase system is pure trash, where both 5 and 6 stars operators mixed together. Yes, that sucks. With additional refresh restriction, it becomes a gamble to pull desired support operator when you need to, and like I said, just gambling. Also, an ability to see full list of your friends' operators, just making it worse, and refresh retries. Try is just useless because at refreshment it can give you the same operators from the same friend multiple times. Yes. And then from some operators from like another friend, they just never appear. So that sucks. Because after refreshment it can give you the same operator. Overall support system highly unreliable and demands additional actions like adding or deleting users from your friend list multiple times to generate ideal pools of operators, which you need, or failing restraining missions to manually refresh pool. It does definitely need a rework. I totally agree with you. Rengar 7, it does need a rework. Like I did mention it just a bit before about Patreon. I just had to leave and come back to the station multiple times to get that enemy I needed. So it's pretty stupid. They need to rework. Please, Arknights, if you're watching this video, I doubt it, but if someone's watching this video and relates to Arknights, go tell them that friend units need a revamp, definitely. I think it's fine to get clues often enough from others, and your stealth hold quite a few exchanges per week. The boost from support units being used is more similar to a small bonus that goes unnoticed most of the time. The biggest con I have to was the lack of the actual co-op, even if it's not actually feasible for tower defense. Another gripe is that it can be hard to find friends. We have friend mega threat map. Yeah, but many people don't know that Reddit is really a huge thing. I personally didn't know that until like 3 or 4 days ago. Until one of the people someone commented in my videos, you should post this video on Reddit. And then I got introduced to Reddit, where it's extremely popular. So yeah. But there's the friend mega thread. If you need friends, go to the Reddit. They do that every week. Mega thread. Just throw in your code down. Throw in what operators you've set up, or if you say like I'm a new player, I need some friends, then you can do that. Because I get it. Like some people, I don't want to add. Like you can add like new people, because that still means you more clues. Like they're gonna give clues to you, unless they're total piece of shit and they never send clues to others. That you send your clues to others. Okay, don't delete them. If you delete your clues, you suck. So yeah, for a single player game, support units are useful, especially on your account. When my progress far enough and I have a decent amount of E2 and masteries, for me the support unit became quite obsolete, no longer in general use. True, because when you advance more and more, you're gonna have all of the operators at E2 probably. Not everyone, but all of the operators probably E1 maxed up or higher, or some of them Master 3. So yeah, I get it, your point. These days I mainly use it for testing operators I don't have, or for completed daily weekly missions. A friend of mine has become too dependent on friend support and often asks a lot I change my support unit. Okay, because she doesn't have a support certain operator. True, 6-star rates are pretty low, so you probably don't have some 6 stars. To be fair, she's the type that found brute forcing content is the most satisfying solution, especially with high damage mode. Not wrong, that's fun when you just kill all your enemies right away, and I understand that needs, so I don't mind. It would be great if we had in-game chat system though. I don't know how they'll do that. That would be really good actually, because in-game that would lead to guilds, something guild related content, get points and stuff, clear many stages, get rewards. Like maybe that someone, or not guild, but it's named corporates, I don't know, something like that, companies, and you just create your own guild clan or system that with your friends, in-game chat, events, guild events, let's say, or you just have to like get as many points as possible and defeat this other guild to get that. I don't know. So yeah, that's another really good thing that need to add guilds. I'm thinking of that for another video. That's another video. So yeah, I have a friend from another game I drive to Arknights. We used to do E2 different operators early on to learn with each other. For example, I did Hilgard, he did Schwartz. It's very helpful as it allowed to clear content easily for both of us. While not training for resources, about half a year in support, operator became more of a let's try this E2. I wonder if I should build a thing. Out of my fans is sitting a whole day with strategy, so E2 90 M3 support unit gets used, while lower than that doesn't really. While I myself am into niche weird operators as support units, mine are never getting used unless I put AS, Silver Ash, or something along those lines. True, because as I said before, they're incredibly common, they're incredibly good. So I get what they're saying, and there's some people who just want to just sweep through stages by brute force, not strategizing. But that's the problem though. Later they're gonna be stuck on level that not only E2 90 at Mastery 3 Silver Ash is gonna solve. So yeah, once you hit like halfway chapter 5, I'd say, yeah, you can just drag with your an OP operator. Just clean the field up. You need to have your own operators really build them. So yeah. My issue with the friends is, okay, I read that already. I'll be honest, if you don't need friends to smooth question or get 300 daily bonus credits, I wouldn't even bother filling my friend list. The support unit system is so lackluster that I never use it. Yeah, need to fix that. Close range is kinda useless because it's faster to get credits just from friends. It could not exist, and then nothing really much would change. Support unit is trash. I hate it like I previously hated. Like seriously, I seriously hate it as much as CM needed 3 drill pads. I don't agree with your first point. Honestly, clue exchange, I love that. I love the part. I love clue exchange because you can just throw clues to your friends. As I said at the beginning, when you don't have friends, clues are so hard to get. They take a week or so. And when you give like clues to your friends, you get a lot more credits than just deleting them, getting rid of them. So yeah, the clue exchange. Okay, and then this second part, I agree with both of your points. Support unit system trash, yes, and CM needing 3 drill pads. Also trash. I don't know why they did that. Like, challenge mode is supposed to be harder, but so they just said, oh, let's make it cost you more. I know that. I understand the point where they just give you half of your sanity back because it's a challenge mode and you're not supposed to fail it, and you're supposed to like complete it on the right way, like right away. But why the hell do they take you 3 drill pads for practice? Like, just make it 1. Keep it at 1. Like 1 because people need to practice more. It's a harder stage. I don't know why I keep it like put it at 3. It's not like everyone's a fucking genius. So yeah, clues is fun. Okay, it's fun to help each other out by joining clues you need, and I get enough to do exchange often enough. Visiting the base of friend could be made more fun though. It's kind of boring to see the game reception room in every single base. It'd be nice if you could decorate the room at least. I read this a bit ago. I was thinking if we could give our friends, like if we could gift them, let's say, some stuff like credits or small emergency sanity potions. Not from ourselves, but to just hop into a friend list. Is just press gift, let's say, and they will get an emergency sanity potion like 2 or 3 at max per day. That would be so cool. It's like 30 sanity free if your friends love you and you visit your base every day. Or we can get decorations, something that we don't need because there's only 4 dormitories, which means 4 sets of, like 4 sets of like decoration stuff. I don't know, decoration themes, room, dormitory themes. So yeah, if you're buying almost every dormitory theme, then you don't need everything. So just give some of them to your friends, and they'll just be able to decorate not just the reception, like some part of the reception room, and some part of the dormitories. So yeah, that'll be pretty nice. Another improvement regarding, the idea of support unit is good. It's fun to be able to try operators you don't know all yourself. However, the fact that you can only choose a random short list of them that you can only refresh 10 times a day is very limiting. I would like to just be able to pick the unit I want from my whole friends list. A list of friends. Some units from friends I almost never even see in the support list. It's true. Another improvement regarding friends would be to add some sort of friend finder. Yes, right now we're dependent on things like the weekly friend thread to find friends. Being able to search for players with specific support units in the game itself would be helpful with that. Yes, that. And don't limit a thing on, like, if you find a person that isn't like a friend, don't put that person like a limited level or skill level 1. Like, put on the skill they set up because I worked hard for it. And if they see, let's say, if I put up my, let's say, if I get W to level 90, Mastery 3, Skill 3, I want to put her as a friend unit. And I want other people that are my friends to see her, and they say, oh, I want to try W out, and this guy has her maxed out. So they're going to add me, and all the work that I pay hard for is going to be, let's say, paid off even more because many people are going to request me as friends, and I'm going to be getting a lot more friends faster, and more clues that are better. It's already better. But if you just put my W was E2, let's say, like, limit her to like E1 level 80 or 70. What's the limit for E1? 80. It's 80. then that's fucking sucks. Like, why you do that, bro? Arknights, like, no. And then, another improvement regarding friend find right now, yes. Also that, when you go to the add list on your friends, recommend friends to people. Arknights used to do that, because they just, like, all the requests, if you get any, unless, like, you put it on the friend stuff, you know, if you get any, like, requests and stuff, then there's a search bar. That's it. Just put the research, like, in a specific button, and on the add page, just put up, like, a bunch of friend recommendations. Let's say some people who, like, have other units and stuff, you can just add everyone when you're a player, and if they add bad, good. If you get a request, there's gonna be a small, like, on the ad sector, there's gonna be, like, a small button on the top right, let's say, with requests. So yeah, and you just press that and you just switch to requests. Next, finally, some more ways to interact with friends would be nice. Yes, okay, for example, battles where you fight with or against each other. A messaging system, maybe some sort of guild feature would be nice too. That would be nice, someone who could just beat the stage faster. Like this competition PvP thing, not PvP, but I don't know any example I can say. I know this is a really bad example, but Osu, I guess, where there's just that multiplayer mode where whoever does the stage faster gets more points, let's say, wins, or with whoever doesn't fail. And you can do that for, you know, organize the specific stage. You challenge it with your friend, and whoever beats it faster, or whoever survives it the most, or survives longer, like some sort of annihilation mode, but it gets harder and harder, then you win. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna give you a reward essentially, but if it's a guild battle thing, like adding guilds, then yes, you can give rewards. Then I have plenty of ideas for improvement and criticism. Let me pick a PFP. Whether it's in the system or zoom in of Mysterious E2R showing the drag coming out of the time gate. Yes, that's a pretty good idea. Let me see if someone used my units and which ones so I can adjust. Yes. Refresh system is torture. Just let me pick from my friends available units. I'm still gonna want a lot of people in my list for clues. Yes. Make the support list so so that you can have only one 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star. A lot more variety, while mitigating everyone choosing the same meta OP. Of course, this is only good with refresh system rework. There is one guy on my list with E2 Max Scavenger, and it's fun to play with average unit like that if you don't want to build them yourself. But maybe that's just me. I really agree with this person. Yes, you know my vote. I really agree that because this last part, I was thinking of the 4-star part. I was a little scared by that because most people are just gonna set their myrtles. But then I thought there's a lot of other really good 4-stars. Like, let's say someone's maxed out their gravel. Gravel's really useful, even though I hate her a lot, but she's really useful. Then someone's maxed out their, let's say, I don't know, Patenko's nice. But just grabbing random ones. Like, you can even put 3 stars in that. If the day comes at 3-star, become good again. But like, they're good, they're useful, but not like friend support unit useful. So yeah, someone's gonna set up their Cutter's really good 4-star. So yeah, I agree with this person a lot. The clue exchange system is a pretty good incentive for players to get more friends even if they don't need them for getting through levels. Yes, more friends, more clues. Send your way in a short-term basis to visit with clue exchange on then more for friend points or credit. Yes, credit. Because I was thinking they had different names. As for the friend support system, it would be so much better if it's sort of like Puzzle and Dragons, where it's just this list of every single operators that your friends put on support. I don't know Puzzle and Dragons because I never played it, but yes, I agree with that last point. Yes, you also get my vote, good sir. So yeah, that was mostly it. Thanks to everyone who if they're watching this video, thanks to everyone who just was part of this and gave me recommendations. I agree with most of these parts except that guy who just said who changed that. Sorry, but no. I agree with their second part. Anyways, I'd say that so it needs a whole lot of rework. Refresh the whole server. Remove refreshes, add filters, remove the thing where if you don't have a certain, let's say, person as friend, all their skills get reset. Remove that. Then remove also the part where, like, if you don't have an operator, no, actually keep that, because that's gonna be keeping people from maxing out units until they hit chapter 5 and they just stop. So yeah. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. That was just a video that I really feel like I need to make. It needs a lot of rework. I keep saying that, but you get my point. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of content. If you do, also hit the bell notification button. Do not miss out on your Arknights content. I'll close out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.